Hi, ladies and gents. Thank you all for joining us. I wanted to do this raffle because of what I do every day. Is I truly love what I do. It's a passion, it's a privilege to be able to help my clients from literally start to finish with their goal. Mentioning, I truly love what I do because I get to truly see a client's goals and dreams unfold right before their eyes. Some people, when they come, they don't think that it's even possible to buy a home within a certain amount of time. They haven't never had a 700 plus credit score. And with my guidance, I don't just work on a credit report just to get the score to where it needs to be. Our goal is to help you shift your mindset. Like Zaisha said, money management. If we notice that that's an issue, that's why most people credit is behind, because there's an income issue. So we're going to acknowledge that, and we're going to give you some advice, and we're going to help you with overcoming that hurdle. We also want to make sure that whatever your goal is, that you're on the right path. You want to buy a home. Are you truly ready to be a homeowner? Have you saved the right amount of money? So again, like I said, it's a privilege to be able to help all of my clients to be able to accomplish their goals. Now, I am new to motherhood, and then my hat goes off to all of the mothers. I have a newfound respect for motherhood. We wear so many hats, whether it's at home, on our job, in our business, but we still manage to make it happen. Sometimes we can't make the things that we need to happen, like fixing our credit or making the best financial decisions, because we wear so many hats. So I want to be able to bless at least 5 mothers today with being able to get off to a good start on their financial journey. But before I get started in talking about drawing names, I want to bring in a special host, co-host of mine, Miss Kirsten Keene. I want to bring some positivity, some inspirational words to the room, and to share with my mothers as we go through this journey together. Because when I tell you, I'm ready to make a transformation in some people's lives. So I hope that everybody put their name
Sending the email
in the
right now.
drawing. Can you mute yourself? Hi, welcome y'all. So I just want to really transform somebody's life from beginning to end, and that's what we're here to do. But I want to welcome Kirsten. Are you in the room?
Yes, I'm in the room.
All right. So Kirsten King is one of my partners, a marketing strategist that I have completely have built a great bond with. It is nothing like having a sister in Christ, someone that understands this thing called business, understand this thing called motherhood. She has always said some inspirational things and asked me how things going as a mom, and it just means a lot to me. And just working beside her, and just the positivity is unmatched. And I just wanted her to come and bless you all in this room today. So Kirsten, you have the floor to share some positive words with our mothers.
Oh my God. Thank you so much, Deanna, for having me. And thank you so much for that warm introduction. Like Deanna said, like it's such a blessing to be able to, be in partnership with Kingdom Women as we are growing businesses and just climbing this ladder to success. But most importantly, before we're business owners or, whatever we're aspiring to do in life, if it's in corporate America, we are moms. And I myself, I have adult kids. I have a 22-year-old son and I have a 23-year-old daughter. And let me tell y'all something, like having grown adult kids, I look back sometimes at my finances and I look back sometimes at my credit and I'm like, oh my God, I have sacrificed so much for these kids to have. And sometimes it feels like they're just so ungrateful. But when you truly look back, a lot of the financial mistakes that we have made as mothers, it's most of the time in relation to our kids. So how many can attest to that? Like, do you feel like as it relates to your credit, as it relates to your finances, once you get ahead, it's something else that pops up with the kids, and then you got to take this money, you do that, you're trying to fix your credit, but then you have something else coming up. That is how I felt on my journey as a single mother. So on today, I just wanted to do as Deanna instructed me to do, was to give some type of, motivation and inspiration as it relates to being a mom, of course, but also being on this journey of wanting better credit and just wanting that financial stability to just do more within our lives. And so when I think about our credit, the one thing that I wanted to really touch on was God is really repairing more than our credit. He's rebuilding your confidence. Because when you
Amen.
think about stepping into rebuilding your credit, the first thing that comes into our mind is fear. Oh my God, my credit score is so low. It's going to take a long time. I got all of these collections. You start thinking about all of the reasons why you cannot get your credit score to increase. And so when you put your mindset in that place of fear, you don't even do it. You don't even try. So the first thing that God really wants to deal with you is on your confidence and letting that fear go to be able to take that first step to rebuild your credit. So the first, I'm going to give you guys like three things that God is doing in this season as it relates to your credit and getting you to the place that you want to be, getting you to that ideal credit score. The first thing is He's healing your belief in what's possible again. Drop in the comments what is your ideal credit score like? What is that credit score that you feel like when my credit score hits this particular number, like I will feel so confident. I will be like, I would look, you'll just be on top of the world. Everybody drop those credit scores in the chat for me, because it's always good to have a goal in mind. Anytime you're working towards anything, you want to make sure that you have a goal in mind. You want to give God something to work with. So when He's healing your belief in what's possible again, it's not just about the score, but it's also about restoring your faith that you can build, and He can provide more than enough for you to get to that ideal credit score. I see a 750 in the comments. I see a 720, another 750. So God is going to heal your belief to the point where you believe that, hey, I know that I could get to that 750 by the end of 2025. Well, I know that I can hit that 720. That is the first thing that He is going to do, heal you in that area of believing that you can actually attain that score. The next thing that He's going to do is build that confidence. Confidence comes from clarity and just reminding you that you can start fresh. Like, it's never too late to start over. It's never too late to start working on your credit. It's never too late to buy an investment property. It's never too late to purchase another home. It's never too late to start building a legacy for your kids. God is giving you the tools. Like, this is a tool, this platform, this seed that Deanna is sowing into you guys on tonight. This is a platform, this is a tool, this is a resource, and God is giving you that to reset, to rebuild, and to walk boldly into new opportunities. And when I say walk boldly into new opportunities, because not only with this platform that Deanna has built, she's not going to help you just get your credit score to that 750, that 800, that 630, but she's also going to teach you how to maintain it. And when you can maintain it, I feel like you can walk boldly, because you know now, okay, I got to hold on this thing. I'm going to do things differently this time around. And so you have a different level of confidence as it relates to this new space that you're in, and this new season that you're in as it relates to your credit. But the biggest thing is that you cannot allow fear to hold you back from making that fresh start. And the last thing that I will leave you guys with is your credit is getting fixed, but so is your courage. So in the process of credit, rebuilding your credit is a process. Everything is a process, and it takes a lot of faith. It takes a lot of patience. It takes a lot of endurance. It takes a lot of obedience. It takes a lot of sacrifice. And so in that process, God is still working with you. He's still rebuilding things on the inside of you as He's rebuilding your credit. See, you're thinking that you're working to get this new credit score, but He's also rebuilding the inside of you, so that as this credit score is increasing, when you get to that ideal number, you'll be able to steward it in a better manner than you did in the previous season, because God does hold us accountable to steward things that He has blessed us with. So when you think about that courage, you want to think about what you're praying for. You pray for more. Now God is saying you're next. And when He's saying you're next, you have to use this opportunity today to bet on you. even if you're not one of the 5 mothers that win today, you gotta look while she's going through this presentation. You need to be praying and asking God, like, God, if I'm not the winner, what is my next step to get to this ideal credit score that I want in this season? Because next season, you already know what it is that you want to do. We are moms, we are planners, we are visionaries, we are creatives. Like, our mind is always going. We're always thinking about something. I know me as an empty nester, like every day I wake up, it's something new I want to do. It's a new piece of furniture I want to buy. I want a new car. It's so much I want to do as an empty nester. But when I have that credit score, I have that power. I have that authority. I have a business. I can get my business credit where I need it to be so that I can move how I want to move within my business. And so those are just some things that I wanted to just leave with you guys on today. Although you are here to, rebuild your credit, or you're here to see if you have won this Mother's Day raffle, which I think is an amazing blessing, an amazing seed that Deanna is putting in the ground. But also just keep in mind, as you're going through the process of rebuilding your credit, or just thinking about, taking that step today, think about it. He's healing your belief in what's possible again. That was the first thing that I said. Number 2, confidence comes from clarity. And you can start fresh. That's an affirmation. Every day when you wake up, once you start this process with Deanna, hey, I can start fresh. I will hit that 850 credit score. I will not overspend. I will not charge anything on my credit card. You got to start speaking what you seek until you see what you said. And the third thing was, your credit is getting fixed, but so is your courage. So as you're rebuilding your credit, just know that God is doing the work on the inside of you as well. So I see somebody in the chat say, I want my house. The house is yours. All you got to do is claim it and take the first step. And I think that the first step is showing up on this live on tonight. And Deanna, I have no doubt that she's not going to give you guys the tools and the resources that you need to get these scores that you guys have dropped in the chat. And so I don't want to take up too much time, but just stay prayerful, and whatever your goal is as it relates to your credit, even when you get your credit score where you desire it to be, go ahead and create you a vision board and just write the vision and make it plain as to what you desire when you get to that particular point with your credit. And if you have a business and you need marketing services, once you get your personal credit fixed, you can go ahead and get your business credit fixed with Deanna as well. And you can come on over and you can get billboards, radio advertisement, marketing strategies, social media management, all with other people's money, not your money. And so you can just hit me up at any time. I'm Kirsten King on social media. I would love for you guys to follow and connect with me. And my business is KKO Marketing. And if you guys have any questions at this time, you can drop it in the chat. If not, I will turn it back over into the hands of Deanna. And thank you so much. Yes, I'll drop my information in the chat. But thank you so much, Deanna, for having me.
Of course, y'all. Listen, this is why it is so important to have like-minded people in your corner. When you're on a journey and only you know the vision, when you're around a certain crowd or you're used to doing certain things, it is so important when you're changing and you're prospering to have that positivity in your corner. And she is definitely all of that. And I truly thank you for that word. I need it, y'all. We all need it, whatever journey we're on. So I try to at least make sure that I'm instilling some positivity into my clients, because change is it's not always going to be easy, but it's necessary, right? So as she mentioned about writing your vision and making it plain, this screen here is for you to do exactly that. I'm going to send it to you all. But everybody that dropped in the chat, you're going to get your house. You're claiming it. You want that 750 credit score. I want you to make it a little bit more plain. Say I want to get that 750 credit score in 90 days. I want to get that 750 credit score in 6 months. I want to be able to buy my house within 6 months. Write that vision and make it plain, because when you write things out and you claim it, you're gonna hold yourself accountable to taking the proper steps to accomplish those goals, along with my help. I am big on accountability. I'm gonna hold you to it. So make sure that you write those things out. Now, I want to go ahead and start the drawing for our first winner. Let's go ahead and do the raffle here. Let's pull this up. Pull up my tablet thing. All right, here we go. Come on. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and send the words first. All right, congratulations to Felicia Battle. Are you in the room, Felicia? Congratulations, Felicia. So Felicia nominated herself, or was she entered by someone? And we can get them an email out. It's going to come out to you all immediately once we draw the names. All right.
Okay, let me check that.
Felicia Battle. Next up, Demetria Thomas. Now, Demetria, you are already a client, so we'll check to see if you enter someone else's name or were you nominating yourself. But we will send her an email, Paul, and we'll go from there. But current clients, I want this drawing to be for someone that does not currently have our service, so that I can give the full package to someone from start to finish. So from credit to building, and so forth. So Demetria, we're still going to take care of you, love, but I want to make sure it's someone that's not in the program. All right. Paul, make sure you're jotting those names down for me, please. All right, third up. Charlotte Bostic, congratulations. Are any of these names, are you all in the room? Charlotte, Felicia. Winners have 72 hours to enroll and start their onboarding process. If not, I will be coming back to the drawing board and choosing some winners. I want the individuals that are chosen to really, really have a desire to accomplish a goal, and so that, again, so we can transform some lives. So 72 hours, we'll be back. All right. Paul, you are jotting the names down for me?
Yes, Johnson, I'm taking note of the names.
Thank you. Dale, okay. Not sure if this is Michelle, a current client as well. Okay. Paul, can you check to see if any of them were nominating someone else?
Yeah, I'm trying to get all their names first.
Okay.
So
All
I'll
right.
check.
Check the names. So how many was that, y'all? I'm lost count.
I have 4 of them right now.
Okay. Erica Keaton. Congratulations. Erica, are you on the call? No one's here. Okay.
Yes, Johnson, I'm with you.
Okay. All right, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 of them were already clients, so let me just keep going. We need it to be those that aren't, so I want to make sure that they didn't enroll someone else. Okay, we'll check that. We're gonna draw one more, and then I'll get back to my presentation real quickly here, and then we'll double check to make sure that they didn't nominate others. Kimberly Ellis. Kimberly, are you in? Congratulations. All right, you guys. So while Paul is going to check to make sure that the 2 individuals weren't referring anyone, and we can redraw 2 others. All right, so Kimberly, Felicia, Erica. All right. All right, so I'm just going to tell y'all what services and the requirements for me to be able to assist you all. All right, y'all have any questions for me while I'm getting this presentation pulled up here? All right, so now that we've drawn some names, the services that I offer, for most of you may know that I offer, y'all know that I offer credit repair, right? But we're a financial wheelhouse. So we're offering, of course, business funding, business formation. We help our clients with the home buying process from beginning to the end. If you don't have a realtor or a lender, I have realtors and lenders that we work with directly so that I'm heavily involved in the process. Honestly, I'm an advocate for you all, especially if you've never bought a home before. There's different programs and different things that I'm aware of to be able to make your process go seamless. So I am heavily involved in your home buying process. Also, we help with tax strategies, tax planning, especially for our business owners. We have money management calls. So for those that are looking to buy a home or wanting to invest, we go over your finances, we look over your taxes to make sure that you're equipped and you look good on paper for lenders, and not only in preparing yourself, also mentally. So we're a financial wheelhouse. So the services that we offer are for anyone that has credit, bad credit or no credit, anyone that wants to build that 750 credit score, who want to learn strategies and methods to get 100K in funding or more, someone who wants to start a business, or someone that already has a business and or want to add on an extra stream of income, and someone who wants to grow again their existing business and just be in a community of like-minded individuals. If one of those screams you, drop something in the chat for me, y'all, if you fall in one of those categories. But just a little bit more about us and what we did in 2024. Here are some of our accomplishments. We've gotten over $3 million in debt deleted from our clients' credit. I got to pat myself on the back for that. $3 million in debt, you guys. That is really big. I mean, from collections, repossessions, student loans, credit card debt, you name it, over $3 million in debt deleted from our client's credit, which is major. Debt is 30% of a client's credit score. So that is really important, especially when you have goals of buying a home. Your debt to income is going to be the number one thing that either gets you pre-qualified. And also when you're trying to get business funding, your debt is really important. Over 2 million in personal and business funding for our clients. So whether that was for consolidating their debt, starting their business, or scaling their business, we've gotten over 2 million in funding for our clients. And that was over 300 clients that we've served. So I take pride in that because, again, I truly love what I do, and I love to be able to transform lives in every financial aspect there is. Here's some of our clients' goals here from our business owners that have gotten business funding through credit cards without even having to show proof of revenue. So startup businesses or businesses that have just, have been incorporated for 2 years, but haven't actually made money in the business. Our process is streamlined to help those with things that you don't know. You don't know how much money to put on your application. We work directly with bank reps that also helps us get higher limit funding for our clients, and just not being able to apply and get 75,000, 150,000 without showing proof of income is major. And especially if you're getting 0% interest for 12, 24 months, especially those that are trying to get into real estate and investment. That is a big deal to not have interest up to 2 years, and you should be able to fix and flip a property if that is one of your goals. Anybody in here has a goal of investment or in real estate?
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, so let's see what else we got here. And Kirsten King and I will be on TikTok live on the 15th, talking specifically to business owners, how to grow and scale your business, and of course, how to do it without using your own money. So she has experience in working for radio. For those of you that don't know her, she's been working on the radio. So she does radio promo, billboards, social media marketing, one-on-one coaching. So that with funding is honestly the dynamic package to help a business prosper and grow for those that are in business. All right, so while he's doing that, you guys, that is pretty much it. We've done a drawing. I wanted to just share a few things and of course lead with some positivity while y'all are on this journey. And to every mother, keep going, keep striving, and I'm here to help you all on your financial journey. But any questions y'all have?
Yes, I have a question.
Okay, go ahead.
Prices. How does that work? Like, how much do y'all charge for these services?
Okay, so let me get to that page here for you. So when it comes to our credit services, we have two packages. If you have less than $5,000 in debt and no major derogatories, so no bankruptcies, no evictions, no repos, no charge-offs over 5,000, then you can enroll in our $399 credit improvement plan, and it's $99 per month. Our accelerated credit plan is $750 to get started, and it's $99 per month. However, you will see results within the first month.
Okay.
Okay. Now, for those that have won, we are providing 90 days, anywhere from 3 to 6 months of full credit restoration services at no cost to you. We're providing credit building strategies and trade line placement. Now, the trade lines, we will include at least 1 to 2 with the 60-day minimum reporting, client management and consulting. We will consult with funding if you have a goal of funding or have a business or any personal funding. We will consult with that to make sure that the credit profile is in position for it. Any business structuring support, all of these things here will be sent in an email to our winners. But we offer an array of services, you guys. So anything to help you on your financial journey. So those of you, I had so many people that entered this drawing. It was over 100 and I can't remember, 100 and some odd people that commented, and I wanted to be able to bless everybody. I can't give everybody services for free, but I can at least give somebody a discount. So if you all are truly serious and you're ready to start your journey, and if finances may be a burden right now, I can at least give you all $100 off of your services for those that fall under the qualifications for the credit improvement program with less than $5,000 in debt. So you can enroll at $299. And the accelerated credit plan, you actually get $200 off of that plan, starting with $550. And again, you're guaranteed to see results within the first month. So that is what I can do for you all. I'm truly here to help you on your journey. There's 2 coupon codes that are listed here. It's Mothers 109 and Mothers 209. And that code would be available until next Tuesday. So you have 7 business days to enroll. But I thank you all so much for joining. I hope you all got some great words from Kirsten. And if y'all don't have any other questions for me, we can wrap it up. Any questions? Well, I truly, truly, again, I appreciate y'all for joining. And if you all want to talk to me one-on-one, you all can go to my website, which is johnsoncreditexperts.com, and schedule your free consultation. And we can have a one-on-one call to dive into your credit profile or just discuss your goals and what that will look like from our end.